This is Central Kofi, one of the 4 communities that make up the Sal Enclave. Central Kofi, Akpafu, Likpe, and Nolobe. These communities came into the news following the creation of the Oti region, and this area being ceded off the Hohwe municipality from the Volta region now into the Oti region, but not belonging to any of the established districts in the now Oti region. It originally was part of the Boem district, which is now the Jasikan district, and was moved to join Hohwe. But upon the creation of the Oti region, these 4 areas, which are well connected to Hohwe, have been left alone. They currently do not have any representation in parliament and have had their local government elections held just 3 years ago, when all others across the country were elected 4 years ago. But their 3-year term of office, which is out of the ordinary, is ending in this December. But the assembly aspirants in this community have yet another concern. Their concern is that they have been given an unduly short period of time to process their documents for the election processes.
As for challenges, there are a few, which I may say, one being the short time notice they gave us. Just Monday notice came that we should go in for forms and then file by today, Thursday, and Friday, 7th and 8th, which is too short a time for us to do the filing.
It's been very difficult to pinpoint a couple of developmental projects that Assembly has done, which the community or the electorates will stand on and say, oh, you've done well, even though they know amidst the challenges I'm pushing. But it's been very challenging. It's been very challenging. Some understand, some others, well, because again, we do not have an MP, they think I am supposed to be the MP, double as the assemblyman, which of course I cannot be. There are no resources. So yes, it's been very, very challenging.
What is the case elsewhere?
Well, when you look at other districts, of course they've had like 3 weeks to do this filing. So whoever you need to solicit their signatories, endorsement and all of that, there's been ample time. Ours is not like that. You understand? Ours is not like that. So you have that's just 2 days to go move around the electoral area and then garner signatories. So other districts has been different, but here, of course, that is the sad reality.
So some residents in the Guan area say even though they do not know the specific date that the local government elections would hold, they are willing to go out to vote nonetheless. Are you ready for the elections? Do you know when the election itself is?
No, the election, we don't know. I don't know the date.
You don't know the date for the election? But will you go and vote?
Oh, if only there is this thing, why not? We vote because we all live in the community, in that we also help for the government to have this thing. Without voting, that means our community will not have assemblyman or youth committee member in that we can't have anything.
So you vote?
Yeah, we will vote.
Meanwhile, the returning officer for this community, which is the Central Kofi Bodome electoral area, says that those who are really determined to participate in the polls will do so despite the challenges.
I'm a returning officer at Central Kofi Bodome electoral area.
How has the electoral process been so far in terms of the local government elections?
Yeah, so far so good at my electoral area. From my records, I have 8 people who have so far picked for the unit committee level, and I have 1 who has already filed for assembly election. So that's what I can talk on for now.
Okay. There were a few concerns from some of the aspirants in your community. We'll take the concerns one after the other. One is that the notice has come to them very late to pick forms, to submit the forms. As returning officer, what do you know about that?
For that aspect, I'll refer you to my boss. Okay. They can speak on the reason why the short notice. Okay. At my position, I cannot talk on that.
Okay. But you're a returning officer. When did you get the forms to submit? To hand out?
We started issuing the form. That was today is Thursday. Yeah. So we started on the 7th. Today is 7th, yes. Right? So we started on the 5th. 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 we started.
That's 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago. So today actually is filing and then continuation of picking of forms.
Right. So, but there's also a concern that some people came to you to pick forms, and you said the forms were finished.
No. It wasn't true.
Okay.
One who asks that you want to pick form called around 6:30. 6:30 p.m.
Okay.
And as at that time, we have. So I asked him to come the following day.
But
Today,
did,
which
but,
is
but
today.
did you let him know that you had run out of forms?
No. We said we have challenge, but there is a form nearby that a friend will supply to me. Because that is arrangement. There are some irregular areas, people pick more. So if I run out of material here, the forms here, you call on a colleague who is closer to you, who can supply you, while we notify the office. So if there is a shortage, I don't think it is true.
Okay. So, but aside those two
if there is
things,
shortage, we can have 8 people picking for unit committee.
okay. But aside those two things, the process is smooth, is that so?
For sure. So far, one person and one assembly member aspirant has filed. We are expecting that the rest 8, and then one more. They are the people who picked from my desk. So we are expecting that by the close of day tomorrow, which is 5 p.m., we are hoping the 8 aspirants who picked for the unit committee will successfully file. Then the outstanding one, the current assemblyman who picked but is here to file, we are hoping he will also do same tomorrow for the process to continue.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir. So as you can see, about 8 people have picked, and more people are on the way coming, as I am informed. So I think there is no cause for alarm.
So all those more people would have to be sure to pick the form by close of day tomorrow and submit it by close of day tomorrow.
It's by hard work. If you are serious and you want to go through, even a day is enough for you to, if you have actually prepared your grounds very well.
The returning officer for this area says that the process has been smooth, except for a very short period of shortage of forms, which basically was sorted out by receiving forms from just the nearby electoral area. He says that despite the short period of the announcement of the opening of polls, those who really mean to contest would have had their way through. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Benjamin Aklama from Central Kofi in the Oti region.